Hi guys, we're back again with another banana harvest video. Yep, we're moving right along now in midsummer. And here we have the rack that opened about a month ago in early December, and they're coming along nicely. As you can see, they're pretty much small to medium-sized racks we get here in Melbourne. Occasionally we get a full-size rack all the way down, but they're more rare. And this one just started opening like 2 or 3 days ago. Actually, I didn't even notice it till today. It was hidden here in the corner of the garage, and it surprised me this morning. So that's going to be an ultra small rack, but the fingers are looking promising. Look at the size of them. Pretty good. I get a feeling that many of you here in Melbourne have given up on growing bananas because they haven't fruited for you after 2 years. But guys, patience. You got to be patient here. That's the name of the game. It took 3 years for my first rack, 12 years ago. But when I started the experiment a couple of years earlier, back in 2008, I never got bananas at all because I had a variety which wasn't compatible with the climate here. I used Red Decker. Red Decker was my first banana, which is the worst banana for Melbourne. So after 14 years, the Red Decker has yet to flower or fruit. So I could have given up back in 2009 and 2010 and said, nope, bananas don't grow here, because the Red Decker isn't working. But that's not the way to go. That's giving up too early, too easily. So now after 12, 13 years, I've had over, believe it or not, I've had over 72 racks of bananas harvested here at Fruitopia. 72, not 2. It's because I switched gears. I went for the Goldfinger and the Rajapuri. They're the 2 varieties that you want here. And they're also very attractive. Even if you happen not to get any fruit, which is very doubtful unless you're in a nasty location like Hobart. But even in Hobart, I've heard people getting racks of bananas. But that's right on the fringe, right on the edge of the growing zone. Even here, I planted a new banana last week. I'm still planting after all these years. Yep, look what was under there when I was digging. It was a boulder. I can't even lift it. So that's the newest banana, which I acquired from Daly's a month ago, or yeah, about a month ago. It's the Tonga banana, or as they call it in America, hopper. Hopper, but we call it Tonga. It's only a little guy. So I'm still planting out bananas, trying different varieties. This is meant to be a plantain kind of banana, but you can have it sweet or savory, depending when you harvest. And in a couple of weeks from now, at the end of the month, I'm going to be pulling this Agapantha out and putting my new dwarf Ducasse banana here. Yeah. Yep. We're still planting, guys. After all these years, after all these bananas, got to get all these Agapanthas out. They're pretty, but they're not giving me anything in return other than smiles. They're smiling at me, but nothing for my belly. And this is where it all began, back in 2010, when I planted Rajapuri, Goldfinger, and one other variety. Yeah, maybe Ducasse, but I think I'll put that in later. So this is a 12-year-old banana ring with a Tamarillo in the center. And I've had countless racks from here, like 3 or 4 every year for the last 12 years. No problem. So over the years, I've had to find new places who plant bananas. There's one here next to the Wurtz avocado. I just put it next to the steps here, where we go down the steps. And it's already given me 2 racks in 3 years. Yep, and we're gonna get the 3rd rack in 2022. Easy. And look what we're talking about. We're talking about 3 feet by 3 feet, 1 square meter, to get racks of bananas to fruit. This little square here, that's all you need. So people ask me, oh wow, you're doing great because you got so much land, you're so lucky. Guys, 1 meter by 1 meter, that's all you need to grow fruiting bananas in Melbourne. No excuses. And there's more back here. Yes, because I have the extra room, I can plant more, correct. But it doesn't mean I have a better chance of succeeding with fruit over someone who's got a quarter of the land. It's got nothing to do with it. See that? Massive banana forest. And again, this is only taking around 3 or 4 feet by 3 or 4 feet. There you are. That's it. From there to there. That's all you need. That space there in full sun. And you got yourself Tarzan jungle in a temperate climate. And more here. These are more spread out. These are 2 different varieties. So I got 1 clump here. 1 clump here and 1 clump over there, 2 different varieties. So this is a Rajapuri and that one is a Pisang Silang, which is Sri Lankan. These haven't fruited yet after 3 years. See, 3 years and I'm still waiting. And not only that, they're very slim and tall. So it's going to be hard to get racks out of these 2 guys because they're like that already and they haven't even flowered. So when they flower, they're going to be like that. I don't know if they're going to be able to support a rack, whereas these guys here, the Rajapuri, is more straight. Another view of the same ones, right? And they just do their own thing. All you got to do is mulch, and weed. Pull out the grasses. See these grasses? It's annoying, but you got to do it. You got to pull out these grasses, man. Otherwise they take over. You just do it when it's cloudy. Or if you want to get a suntan, you do it today when it's 31 Celsius and hot. It's up to you. Yeah, 31 Celsius today. A scorcher. And dry. This is a dry, typical dry Melbourne summer day. Not a tropical Queensland humid hot day. This is like, I'm telling you, dry, it's like Mediterranean dry. All right, this is another clump here. And these have, they've been here about 3 to 4 years and they've also flowered and harvested. I've harvested twice. And today, you can see there's 2 racks here. There's one there, see it? And there's one ready to open. Where are we? Right there in front of me. That guy. See how it's shooting out in the middle? So we've got 2 banana plants and both of them are fruiting. Or one's fruiting on the left, the other one's gonna be fruiting on the right in about a week. So success everywhere. Everywhere, guys. I didn't give up. And sometimes you gotta kind of, you know when to give up, like I did with the red Dakar. I'll show you those later. Here's some more bananas that I put in. over the last 3 years, and already it's a banana jungle. These have only been here 3 years, this clump here. And it's already fruited for me last year. And here, these are the newest bananas I planted 12 months ago, when I got this huge hedge pulled out of here. There was a massive hedge here, right? I'll link to that video where it was pulled out. It was 35 years old and 4.5 meters tall, this hedge, and 3.5 meters wide and 10 meters long. Wow, what a hedge, huh? And now, instead of the hedge, I've got cucumbers growing successfully, really well. The bananas, multiple tropicals in pots that are sun baking in summer, and then in winter they go into the greenhouse. And I've got a few of them in the ground. So that's what I did with the replacement of the hedge here. And there's more bananas back there, and they're fruiting also. Let's go over there. Before we do, just have a look at this one here from the other side, the one we just saw, with the rack and the new rack coming. See? And the one we saw earlier too, from behind. So, bananas everywhere, in every direction. And here I've got a plantain, a Pacific plantain banana that's never fruited in 6 years. I've been waiting 6 years for this plantain, but I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up, guys. Here we have a full-size ducase, this one here, and that one there is a ladyfinger. Ladyfinger doesn't do well in Melbourne, so I'm letting you guys know about ladyfinger. I've had 2 racks from ladyfinger, but they've been the fruit has been smaller than my pinky finger. I don't know why. I should try it in a different location. I've only tested it in one location, inside the pepino bush right there in the middle. Maybe the pepinos are sucking all the nutrients, I don't know. And as you can see, there's ladyfinger pups coming up. But I haven't had much success with ladyfinger, but I sure have with ducas. This one here, look at that rack. That's almost a full-size tropical rack. Yeah, almost 25 inches long. Massive. There you are, from the other side. That's the apricot tree in a way, which is good because it hides it from the bats. We get bats here at night. And these are the ladyfingers in the front here that I was saying, and the ducas just behind them, and the plantain down there that we just walked by, right? And then we have this rack here, which I believe is a Goldfinger. Not 100% sure. It's either Goldfinger or Rajapuri. Most likely Goldfinger, and that's ready to bring down. The first fingers have ripened at the top. That's an indication to bring it down. And whilst we are doing that, there's a new rack opening here. See it in the middle? Coming up. That one there. In the same clump. Guys. Amazing, huh? All because I didn't give up. Not giving up gave me all this good luck. And there's the ducache again. So racks in front of me, racks beside me, racks behind me. And here I have the notorious red Dhaka. Very attractive. It's one of the most attractive bananas that I've grown, but it won't flower or fruit here. Once it reaches full maturity, it just dies back. The stem just dies, and then the pups come up And the procedure is repeated over and over. And that's what's been going on here for 12 years. 12 years of repeating the cycle of growth and dieback. No fruit on red Dakar in Melbourne. And you might say, well, try again up a little further up. I have. Here it is. Try 2 of them. There's another one. And there's the example of the dieback. See what happens? There it is, at full height. Of course I tried more than one. This one and the one down there. It's just ready to collapse. It's drying up from the inside out. And that's after 2 years. Thanks a lot. Thanks for nothing. So because of that, I highly do not recommend red Dakar in Melbourne, guys. I can't stress it enough. You can try and prove me wrong. Please do so. And here's some more red Dakars. But these ones I have as ornamentals. Because like I said, they're very attractive. I love the red stem. Now, they've been here also 3 years. And they also haven't fruited. But they're attractive, so I'll leave them there. Yeah. In front of the cherry moya. They're like shading the cherry moya on this side. Not on the left or the right, but the front. And as for potting bananas, potted bananas, I have had success with fruit. On this one, he's given us 2 racks over the last 5 years, so it's pretty slow. This is a Rajapuri in a pot. Yes, it does fruit, but very small racks. Banana sizes are pretty good, but you don't get many fingers because the pot is extremely small, right? Don't expect a miracle from a small pot. And I've also had fruit from the goldfinger in a pot also. Okay, but forget about the dwarf Cavendish in Melbourne fruiting in a pot. I've been waiting for 4 years. 1, 2, 3, 4 pots, and none of them have fruited. Yeah, 4 years. Dwarf Cavendish. I've tried it in the ground as well. Waited 2 years. It still didn't fruit. Just stick to full-size bananas, guys, in ground for the best results. Here's some more goldfingers, right? Look at that leaf. Wow. It's just one leaf. That one leaf is 2.2 meters long. The one in the middle. And here we have a rack, which is going to be another big one, a big fat one. It's young. It's only been open for about 3 weeks since Christmas. But that's going to be a nice long one. Right up against the gutter. And I've even got more here. Yep, of course. I'm going to take advantage of the land size. Not for success, but for experimenting and for abundance. Here's another rack. Hang on, I've got to go around. Right, it's a medium size, small to medium. They're young. They've only been open for about 2 months. So, and as you saw last month, we picked a rack from here. We have that in the kitchen. It's almost gone. And here, another rack. Rack after rack after rack. Yep. Success is a available to anyone who doesn't give up with bananas in Melbourne. And if that wasn't enough, I've also got some more experiments here going on. I've got 1, 2, 3 bananas growing in these pots. Haven't had much success yet after 2 years. Still nothing. But you never know, this might be the year. This is an experiment. I've got enough banana plants as far as getting fruit, but the experiment never ends, guys. Never ends. So I hope this video gave you some extra confidence and strength to keep trying if you're in Melbourne or well, basically anywhere south of Sydney, right? Sydney is a borderline subtropical, so it's a lot easier up there. They have the advantage of the coast and of the subtropical influences from the central coast. But down here in Victoria, we don't have any such thing. We just get the 4 seasons in one day, so it makes it a lot harder for us. But I've had success, guys, and I hope you have success too by not giving up. Do not give up. I've shown you a lot of different ideas, and look, I even have a mango, which is someday gonna be full size, like this pineapple guava, which is 2.5 meters. Yeah, well, that'll be 2.5 meters in a couple of years. They'll be the same. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trim this all the way down to let this rip, and then pull out a couple of these bananas so it gets more room. So the bananas serve a multi-purpose: fruit, beauty, and protection for the mango. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm off to the beach. I'm sweating bullets. Oh my gosh, am I sweating bullets. Woo! Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And we'll see you from the next video. That was a hot one. The camera switched off twice. So, bye guys.